Welcome back to another episode of the podcast. I'm Jordan.
And I'm Josh.
Here with Nate, the producer.
Hello.
And this is the Off-Brand Promised Land. I believe this is episode 26.
Sounds like a party.
I believe. So we're over halfway.
Yeah.
Said to get to 50, over halfway.
Now, let me tell you something real quick.
What?
Does Nate, every time he gives us the countdown, not make you want to sing the iCarly theme song?
I think
In
the exact
5,
same thing.
4, 3, 2. I know you see somehow. You know what I'm saying?
Gonna get... I don't know.
Gonna change for me. I don't know.
I don't know
Be
all of
so
it.
I know every word to
wonderful.
that song.
Nate
Just in
came
case you wanted to
prepared.
know.
I did.
He came prepared. But yeah, that was just my.
Yeah. Is that... Okay, was that like your favorite... Like Nick... That's Nick, right?
I don't know. Victorious was also
Victorious
pretty
was
great.
solid.
Victorious was...
And it crossed over too. That was
Yeah.
Drake and Josh.
Drake and... I wasn't a huge Drake and Josh fan.
That's because you're a beta.
I'm a beta. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I did like Victorious a lot. I wanted like one of the little phone things they had.
Oh yeah,
Pair
the pair
phones.
phones, dude. Yeah.
I wanted one of those so bad.
Bring them back. Or actually, bring them. Period.
Yeah,
Because
I
they
don't
don't
think we ever-
exist.
Yeah.
We need them.
Yeah.
You know, they did another season of iCarly. They need to do the same thing for Victorious.
Except
so?
the new season wasn't that good.
I know, but maybe Victorious could be better. I don't
Maybe.
know. Some of the actresses have done some pretty cool stuff. I can only think of Ariana Grande, but
She's married now.
is she? To
Yeah.
who?
I have no idea.
How long do you think that'll last?
Has she ever struggled with like staying in a committed relationship? I don't
Hollywood
really-
marriages,
Yeah, they never last.
they're not committed.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
It's until they find
That's like
someone
an
better.
eternal swinger party. Like it never ends.
I know.
Think about
It's an
that.
interesting
Like,
culture.
you're a swinger for life.
Yeah. Although Leonardo DiCaprio, I think is he's always like just beautiful woman after beautiful woman. That man's like 50,
Yeah.
and man's got like a 19-year-old. I don't know that for a
Yeah.
fact, but like a young girls.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
when you're successful, at least as a man, you just get the
You
get
get the
all-
women.
I guess so.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Well, how are you, man? You doing all right?
I am brilliant.
good.
I couldn't ask to be better. Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, okay. You made me think I said something wrong. 'Cause I
No,
was like,
no.
you know,
For sure.
I'm illiterate.
Mhm.
So what about you, man? How is Jordan?
We go around this way.
Oh.
Yes.
So
So
we're
we go to-
going
we go to Nate.
counterclock.
We always go to Nate, then me. Right?
Oh, you're right.
Yes.
You ask.
Mm.
That's right. I jumped the gun.
Yes. This is why player 1,
Hey,
player 2.
my bad.
It's okay.
I got zealous.
Mm-hmm.
I got excited.
Mm.
That's on me.
There we go. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
You owe me 50 push-ups after this.
Oh man.
Nate, how are you doing, man?
Come on, dude.
I'm well.
That's it?
Well, normally we just do like the
Thumbs
thumbs
up,
up,
thumbs
thumbs down.
Yeah,
so
but now you can actually like
yeah,
express.
now I can talk.
Yeah, we
so-
unmuted Nate.
Yeah.
It wasn't that funny.
It wasn't. But is that it? Nothing else to report?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, a man, a few words. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, so I have two things today. Oh, me?
He didn't answer.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm doing good. Apartment situation figured out.
Yeah.
By the end of the month, I'll be in my new place.
Living it up, right? What was it, a $1.5 million mansion you got?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Something like that?
No. But I am excited about that.
Close to, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One day. But I'm excited about that. Work is work. I can't complain about that, but that's a whole different topic that we won't.
You can complain, but you don't.
Sometimes I do.
Sounds like a good man. No, you never complain, right?
Yeah. I can find some things to complain about. But other than that, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
So, yes. Man, a few words as well. But on to the topic / question. So we have two different things today. We're switching it up. So I have topics to talk about, and then I have questions to answer.
Okay.
How do you guys feel about that? Good? Bad?
I feel like I'm just going to be along for the ride. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
All right. So, excuse me. Question number one. Topic number one.
Yes.
The NFL playoffs have started.
Woo!
Pretty brief. I know. I mean, I haven't really watched every game like back to back, like all the way through. Just some key notes. Jacksonville came back from down 27.
That was crazy.
Yes. He's what, a third year?
T. Lawrence,
yeah.
I think second
year.
believe.
Devout Christian. Married
God
his
bless.
girlfriend. Believes in the Lord. Talks about prayer, and like reads articles and just any like press conference. He's always like talking about giving glory to the Lord, and I appreciate that. Now it could be fake, right? We don't know for sure, but to me to say that in every interview means something. So
Could possibly, yeah.
right. So
I have a guy that looks exactly like Trevor Lawrence that
Really?
works at my gym.
really,
Yeah.
that's kind of cool.
He's 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
He's
that
young.
Lions got snubbed out. We already know about that. They should have been in.
Yeah, that was heartbreaking.
Tiebreakers and whatnot.
Heartbreaking.
Tom Brady might have played his last game.
Probably not.
You don't think so?
What, he's got nowhere to go home to, so might as well just play till the wheels fall off.
Yeah.
Play till you
How
die.
old is he? How old is he? 46?
It's like 102.
He looks old, man.
Does
He
he?
does.
Yeah.
He looks like 55. He'll probably
Man.
play till he's about 50, but
How old are your parents?
my dad will be 54 next month.
Oh, so your parents look old. I'm sorry.
No, I walked myself into that. Mom, Dad, I don't think you look old. How old are your parents?
50. They're like 37.
Good answer. That was a good answer. Your parents listen to this more than mine, so yeah.
Yeah, they're
Mm,
I don't know, somewhere in the 50s.
yeah. What about you, Nate? How old are your parents?
Like 46,
Really?
47.
But
yeah.
they started having kids early, right?
Yeah, my mom had me when she was 23.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, that's how you do it, though, right? I mean, you start early, you end early. So
Yeah.
yeah. That's
So
what
you just start early, and then you just have like a whole bunch of kids.
You
How
have a
many
whole
kids do you
batch.
want?
Nate wants a whole clone army. That's what he wants. He wants the Republic. For the Republic. He's gonna have like his house is gonna be the planet of Camino. Dun, 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 dun. It's just his sons marching, and they'll all be boys.
Or daughters.
No, Nate's genes. Nate will produce men. He'll produce like 1,000 boys. Soldier, go forth.
So Nate, how many kids do you want?
I mean, I feel like it's hard to put a number out there.
Think so? I don't know. I feel like I think a limit on it sounds bad, but saying a limit on kids is like good. Just because like I don't want 6 kids, right? Because now I need you know what I mean? How am I going to be able to drive them all to one place?
You get one of those hot looking the cargo vans, you know, the ones with the side panels instead of windows.
Mm-hmm.
Just put free candy on the side.
Oh. That's how you
Yes,
do it,
that
yeah.
works. How often does that work for you, Nate?
I don't know. I've never tried.
Okay. Well,
Oh yeah, be real.
sorry, we had to pause for the be real.
For the be real.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. So, okay. This is the real topic I did want to get to.
Cool.
So, I was having a conversation, and I want to get your guys' input on this. So, if a guy and a girl are like, okay, let's say, I'm trying to put the situation to where it makes sense. So, a guy likes a girl, right? And they're not dating, but like, because the girl like does not want to date the guy, like she's not interested. Not that she's not interested. She doesn't want to date him. Only sees him as a friend. But they still like are doing relationship stuff. So like going to movies, doing like date like things.
Oh, so he's playing the long game.
Right. Trying to get out of the friend zone type thing, right? But she's just getting like everything she wants, right, for free and with nothing in return.
Okay.
How do you feel? Let's say you're that guy. How do you feel in that scenario?
Clearly the guy has hope.
Right.
That's why he keeps doing it.
Right.
I mean, someone looking out on the outside,
Mm.
man's getting drug around.
Right.
Someone on the if you're the guy, you're probably like, man, just a little bit more. I'm a
Right. She'll see
She'll see how good I am.
She'll see how good I am.
She'll see I'm always there. I'm always there. Now, I'll take her out to the movies and we'll have fun. I'll always respect her and yeah. So he's trying to win her over. I don't know if that works ever. I'm sure it has. I don't know how. I feel like it's very rare for that to work.
Do you feel bad for the guy?
Oh yeah.
Do you think the girl? So, now flip the roles. The guy does that to the girl. How many times do you know a girl just stays in a situation like that? Right.
They don't. Yeah.
Because they feel like they're being used and this and this and that. Right.
Probably.
So my question is, and obviously I know the answer you guys are gonna say. Why do girls feel like it's okay to do that to men, but men are trash and men are just use women and things like that?
I don't know if they. It's not like you got to think about it like this. I think a guy, since guys pursue typically, I think they. It's not that they're forcing them, Yeah,
that's the thing.
But so I don't know if it's quite a double standard. I don't know I just don't think it's possible for a guy to do it because when a guy says no to a girl, typically I guess
very rare,
odd. Typically the girl's like, oh okay, and doesn't pursue, unless I don't know. I've just never seen it the other way, I guess, but. I don't know. To me, it's kind of on the guy that he keeps going after it or has that hope.
Yeah.
He just needs to understand and accept my friend, my brother in Christ. It ain't going to work.
Yeah.
But there are some girls who are manipulative and but I like you as a friend. And and now in that case.
Because she still wants all that relationship stuff.
Oh, for sure.
She just doesn't want to date you. And that's the issue I have with it.
My opinion, though, him leaving might make him have a better chance at that her being together.
I agree, and to me, that's more respect for yourself as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think the biggest, and Nate, I want to get your input on this in a second, but I think my issue is, I know it's not. You technically can't be a double standard because the girl is choosing to leave if a man says that to a woman, and the guy is like. Maybe she'll see that I'm the one for her and it's me, and maybe she'll understand. It's unfortunate that guys are just they cling on to that hope so much. And the friend zone's hard to get out of.
Yeah. Have you ever done it?
I think once. And even then, I don't think
I
would
get out of it.
I barely, though. Skin of my teeth. Barely.
It barely still is.
Yeah, but that's so rare, right? So
yeah, there's a little pocket,
Right, you have a little chance. It's a window.
It's weird. It's weird how it works. I don't even know if that's the case. I think the girl just has to be attracted to you.
You think so?
I do. I think if the girl is down, it can happen whenever. I just think typically when you wait a long time, the girl has a chance of losing interest or finding someone else to have interest in. Yeah. I think because at the end of the day, if the guy's into her, it doesn't matter. The girl has to still say yes. Because a guy that she's into, a guy can do a lot with that girl and it not be creepy. A guy she's not into, guy does the same thing. This creep is all over me. I don't like him. So.
Yeah. What about you, Nate? What do you think? Let's get your input.
So I guess my first point is why would the guy? Because you say doing date things but not dating. If it's just the guy and the girl together just doing stuff, that's what dating is. So it's not, in my opinion, that they're not dating. It's just that they're dating, but she knows that she doesn't want to move any farther. And I mean, yes, a guy should have a little bit of hope, but at the same time, if a girl's making it obvious that she's not interested in what you're selling, you just gotta go find someone else.
Yeah.
No.
It seems. I think that is the consensus. You, as a guy, you just have to take responsibility.
I think that. Yeah, I agree.
I think it's immaturity that in men that causes them to stay.
Think so?
It's a desire. I think it's what happens is a desire for that person, and like they may like them as a friend, and quite honestly, it could work. But like again, if the girl
Eventually
like
feelings
if
are
like
getting
Nate said, if the
involved.
girl is set like made a standard, yeah, we're not
Yeah.
gonna go further.
Yeah.
It's on the guy. He has
Yeah,
to
you gotta
be
leave.
even if he feels the complete opposite way.
Mhm.
You have to just, you know what? I may be in love with this woman, but I gotta dip.
Mhm.
I would add another layer onto it. It's not just that. It's also the desire to feel needed.
Right.
And when in this, hypothetical scenario,
Mhm.
he feels wanted and needed, even though he's being taken advantage of by this girl.
Right.
And so he feels that since like part of his need is being satisfied, it makes him feel, I guess, more whole.
Right.
When at the end of the day, he's just setting himself up for failure down the road.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Future heartbreak.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And I don't. I was thinking about this like during this conversation, and I want like my initial reaction was like that's the girl's fault for like dragging this guy on like that because right, and I changed because if you both agree that like okay, in this hypothetical scenario, we're both like we're just friends, we're just hanging out doing whatever, and then the guy ends up catching feelings, and the girl already made that clear. That's on the guy that's catching feelings, right?
Yeah.
And I was, yeah. I mean, whatever you want to say, falls in love, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I just, it's tough, and vice versa. If the girl ends up catching feelings and the guy's like, we already made this clear, that's on you.
Yeah.
So, yeah. With that being said, for any of you guys in situationships out there,
Is that what they're called?
I don't know, what do you call those?
That's a good name for it. I like that.
Situationships.
Situation.
Yeah, for those of you in a situationship,
Sorry, buddy.
yeah, you, and especially you're the guy. If you're a guy, I'm talking to you. She don't want you, bro.
Yeah.
She wants
Kyle.
me. So do with that what you want.
Derek.
Andrew, Michael,
Joseph. It's not it,
Connor.
buddy. Connor.
I have no idea. I'm just running out of names, but we're talking to you
We're talking to you.
and girls. Rachel, Julia, Margaret. Stop.
Bethany.
Yeah, whatever. Stop doing what you're doing to make these guys like you.
Yeah.
Stop going on.
Girls.
Stop going on dates with these guys.
That
but not
that
dating
is
them.
when the girl uses them, it is still a crappy thing. I think.
Oh,
that
for
girl
sure.
does.
It's still no. It's not ideal. Like I'm not like okay. Like you're not to blame at all.
Yeah. I think when girls think hang out one on one with a guy and going out somewhere that they think that's just a friend thing, it's just weird.
I give it. You get one time for it to be a friend. To me, you
Yeah.
get one time.
Yeah, because
The
like
next time it happens again, it's no.
I don't know
there's
too many
more than that.
guys who just do that who aren't somewhat interested at least.
You don't think? Okay,
Like or who don't have an ulterior motive.
I would agree.
You know what I mean? Like
Or,
Actually, I don't know. I think
or
it
it
depends.
could be like you fly down to Tennessee after like 2 months of talking to a girl, and then she thought that's just like, a friendly move.
that was
Yeah.
that's a whole nother
Are we
level.
allowed to talk about that or no?
I don't know.
I don't see why not.
Okay. Can we just? I want to be real with you, man. You should have. Why?
Why what?
So you had no picture of her, and I think that to me was like, no, I can't do it. This is like the biggest
Hey,
blind
man.
date I've ever seen in my entire life.
He had faith.
He did, and I respect you for that.
So, it was started by someone that I trusted.
It's true.
Sorry, Becky, you did me dirty.
Yeah.
I'm
This
not-
is true. That's why
That's
he had
true.
faith.
That's the
That's
thing.
true.
Now, if she ever tries setting me up
It's
with
an
anyone
absolute
else,
no.
it's an absolutely not. I will not.
Yep.
Unless, I can get documented proof first.
I need to know what this woman looks like
Well-
first. And yeah. Let's just talk about blind dates too for a second.
Yeah,
I think they're stupid.
I would never.
I think I get
Hey.
some people get getting set up.
You know that Shelby
I
and
can't.
Chad, I mean, it wasn't exactly a blind date because, they knew each other. But, they got set up, and they didn't want to date, originally. And then Shelby, I guess, just like walked up to Chad and was like, "So are we gonna do this?"
Really? That's how it happened?
It's something similar.
Dang.
I've heard it from both of them, so it's not
Chad
like
got
it's
that
just
riz,
a
you know?
one-sided story.
Yeah, Chad literally
I don't
said,
She goes, "Are we gonna do this?" Chad's like,
"Yeah."
"I don't know, are we?"
And we never, and you know they've been married
That
together ever since.
Chad's a baller. Let's just be real.
Yeah,
We can't
I
all
always
be
try
like
to
Chad,
be like
Nate.
Chad. Chad for president.
Chad
I'd
is a
vote for
different. Chad is a different human being. He's on a different level than the rest of us. We're just all trying to catch up. But when people try to set me up with a woman,
Okay,
stop.
being set up is different.
No,
Blind
it's not.
dates is a no.
I no.
Being set up.
I don't like it. I do not like it. Hey, you like this girl? Isn't she pretty? Is it? No, I don't. I can look at a girl. Sure, she's pretty. That means nothing to me at this point.
That's not true.
I mean, nothing.
that's what to say.
But it matters very little.
she's gorgeous. Don't care.
You don't care?
No,
No.
that's what you just said.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it means nothing. That does not determine to me at all whether I want to be with that person or not.
It makes you at least interested a little bit.
No. Especially when she looks like a slut.
So if
Bro,
she-
you showed me so many girls. I'm
No,
like,
no, no,
I
okay,
said,
okay.
hold on. I said, hold on. I'm like, Jordan, what? Jess showed me this girl, and I was like, oh, she looks like a partier.
That
no,
was so
no, she's
funny.
not. She's at a beer tent. She's holding a Truly.
He zoomed in.
Yeah, huh? This looks like my type of girl. No.
Hey, man. Hey. I feel like
Especially you, man. I don't want your leftovers
what makes you think they're leftovers?
because you're not with them.
That doesn't. What if they never liked me in the first place?
I don't
Why
buy
would
it.
they like me?
Because they don't like me.
Jordan, I'm just you, but slower.
What? You're just me, but slower.
Yes. So, if I'm not, you'd be getting the girls that,
You want?
or that would be interested in, and you're the faster and better version.
I'm the
You're the
faster and
upgraded
better.
version of me.
I'm the upgraded.
You're
It's
the
like a
one.
Pokemon.
You're the one that got that iOS update that I missed.
Okay.
I'm like that iPhone 7, and you're like the iPhone 12. Okay, I'm an iPhone 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is the iPhone 8 was the first? No, the iPhone 10 was the first one to have like Face ID, right?
No clue.
I believe it was.
There's been so many iPhones. I've just like, I don't even care anymore. I just like, if I need a new phone, oh, what's the latest? Oh, okay, let's get something. Get that.
Yeah. I got the latest iPhone.
Nate loves iPhones, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll stand to that, man. And I know
don't like
setting
being
up.
set up.
I know setting up. It's a lot of people meet that way, or they go to a bar. That's kind of stupid too. But like, man, like, come on. Like, I don't know. Just, I feel like if it's hard. I guess if you're not around women, it's good. Man, it needs to be organic to me.
It needs to be organic.
Okay, so I want to throw in my 2 cents and also correct the record about something else. But before that, I have no problem with being set up. It's just like if you're my friend and you're setting me up with someone, don't do me dirty, right?
Yes. You got
So,
done
like-
dirty, bro. I'm sorry. I would never do that. I would never do that to you.
She Played you.
I would never do
I
that
know,
to you.
and here's the thing, is like
No.
as I said, like if any of you guys ever want to set me up, I will trust your judgment once, and then from there, if like that first time is just an absolute bomb, then
Yeah.
I will not trust any other girl you
Future.
send my way after that.
Okay, that's fair. That's
But
fair.
for the record, I never said she was ugly, just in case you random person happen to come and listen to this podcast.
We didn't.
I don't think we ever called her ugly, did we?
No.
You didn't. You insinuated.
I did do that. not ugly. She just like.
Stop.
No. Listen.
Don't, please.
I never said the name of our
She's not up to her
podcast, so-
potential.
You tell her we do one?
No, I don't think I ever mentioned it.
Okay.
She's not up to her potential. Here's the reason. You just gotta take care of yourself better.
Yeah.
You know. That's it. Like
I'm not
to
saying
me,
nothing.
it's worse.
This is all Josh.
It's worse to me if I can tell that you would be pretty and beautiful. Hey, should I? Hey, let me. I can't.
okay.
I got.
Sorry.
No, man. You know what?
Look, man.
Yeah, we're done.
Okay.
We're done.
We're
moving on.
We're moving on. Okay. All right.
Snoring during my
I'm sorry. Finish what you were saying. I'm sorry. That was rude. You forgot?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay. I think we understood what he was saying.
I think we all did. Yeah. Okay. Are you guys ready for questions?
Yeah.
Move on to questions.
I'm ready.
Question number 1. Does our technology connect us more or isolate us more? And why do you feel that way? Ooh.
I mean, I feel like if you know me as a person, you're already going to know my answer to this question. So for me, as someone who basically hates technology and also is the producer for a podcast, yeah, I think it can connect you on a surface level, but as I watch Josh go on his phone.
He's connecting with all
I hate technology.
Yep. But I think it can connect you surface level to other people, but in order to have deep connections, you just need to toss them.
Yeah.
Like all the times that we've had our talks together and stuff, none of us are ever just sitting on our phones or talking
It's a
over
weird
the
thing
phone.
to sit on. Yeah.
Don't you ever just hate Josh sometimes?
I sit on a chair. That's kind of yeah.
Tell you, man, Josh got to put a suit on, got a haircut, and literally just doesn't know how to act anymore. He saw himself in the mirror. He took a couple. How many selfies did you take in your suit today?
0.
How many?
Not you, stupid.
I don't take selfies anymore, man.
Anymore.
When you know how good you look, you don't have to take selfies, bro.
I guess I know how good I look.
Huh?
I guess I know how good I look.
Touche. Touche.
Technology is dumb. I hate it.
You think so?
I do.
I think it depends on how you use it.
I only like it for Google Maps because I don't know where to go anywhere.
I think I'm gonna be an advocate.
Huh?
Use MapQuest.
No, I'm just saying if the internet would disappear, that'd be the only thing.
Yeah, I would basically be unaffected if the internet disappeared.
I would be like, I need to learn how to read a map.
Yeah, no, you have to read books and not learn things.
Well, I read one book.
Yeah, we all read one book.
So I read that. And
Well, technically it's 66, but I mean.
Yeah, so I read multiple books.
Yeah.
I actually have a whole library in my backpack as we speak.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty much a reading expert.
Okay. All right. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be an advocate for technology in the learning aspect. I think there are different type of technologies as in Google, YouTube, things like that you can learn a skill or learn something or gain knowledge on something that you did not know.
Is there something that you learned from YouTube or Google that that you can remember specifically?
Piano chords and music theory.
Yeah.
Because
you learned that all online?
Not all of it. I got my basis from just reading books and things like that.
Yeah.
But when I moved for school, I didn't have those books, so I needed a way to be able to learn music theory, things like that, what a minor diminished chord is or what a flat 7 chord is, and that was from YouTube. And YouTube taught me everything. Most bass lines I learned from, or groove I learned is from YouTube. So
okay.
I would say in a learning aspect, technology can be good. I think.
Do you think learning an instrument is really handy through the internet, or should you say an instructor is significantly better?
It's cheaper through the internet.
I was gonna say
because I don't think you can. I know you've never taken music lessons before, but they are incredibly expensive.
Yes.
So
I took drum lessons. Yeah.
Okay, so a teacher is way better.
It is,
but it's expensive.
So my bass teacher that I had, shout out to Faustin Gilbert, by the way, that is his name. He moved to Florida, and I miss that man a lot. God-fearing man, and we would talk about the Lord, and he would just teach me bass lines, and he loved ministering through his bass. and I miss that man to this day. He probably never listened to this, but shout out to you. Shout out. He did not want to get paid. Like, that was his big thing. So he would, because me, like him and my dad were friends. He was like, I don't want to get paid. He's like, if you pay me, that's up to you, but you don't have to pay me. So that was, but it was expensive. It was like, my dad probably gave him like 120, 140, like every week.
Once a
meeting.
And
that adds up. So through the internet, it's cheaper and it's easier because you can stop and look at the chord and learn, but you're not learning. To me, I think you're memorizing chords. I think with the teacher, you learn theory. So I learned a lot of theory from people around me, and Nate, maybe your teacher taught you more theory than
what is
musical theory.
I've never heard of it till you guys. Literally never heard of it till like end of last year.
Yeah. Quick little tangent on music theory, then we'll continue.
What is it? What is when you say you learn theory? I don't know what that means.
So music, like, it's like a language, would you say, right?
Yes.
So correct me. Stop me when I'm wrong. Interject. So music theory is like the circle of fifths. So let's say you're playing a song, and you're in the key of C.
Okay.
Right. If you go from the C to the A to the D to the G, right? Yeah. So the theory is like, if you play the 2 chord in the key of C, how can you get from the 2 chord to the 5 chord back to the 1 chord? It's just relative, like relating a song.
Like out of a smooth transition.
Yes, back to the original root key.
Okay, so you're saying online you can learn the notes, like the keys and stuff, but theory helps. But like with a teacher, it helps you kind of let it flow.
Yes, it opens the doors to more possibility. Like, it can teach you the chords on like YouTube.
Yeah.
But learning how they relate to like minor chords or diminished chords or certain licks and things.
Because like I've heard
Lydian modes.
Yeah, I've heard like Riley said she had read a theory book or something.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, the frick is that? like I don't know.
Theory just makes music like it opens.
Because that wasn't. I didn't have that for drums. Drums don't do that. It like the only instrument they literally. My instructor, first thing he taught me was how to do a drum roll, and like, it's drums are so simple. It's really drums is literally just like learning how to do the muscle where your hands are doing one thing, your foot's doing, your hands can go interchangeable.
Yeah.
Literally after that, it's pretty much you learn
how to fit
basic beats, and then you just hear songs, and you do them because all like the extra stuff is completely improvised.
Yeah, you can make it up. Yeah.
Like there's no like it's not a set thing. Now there's certain songs like I know in Christian songs they have the drums
swell.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. It was much simpler. I'll just say that.
I think piano is probably one of the hardest things to learn for music theory.
Piano when it comes to music, so since I know 2 instruments at a very proficient level, I feel like I can offer a unique perspective on this. So I would have my piano lessons with my teacher. His name is Greg. Love the guy.
I feel like you know so many Gregs, by the way. Is Greg the same? Greg's not the same guy you always talk about.
Dave.
What Greg?
Isn't there a Greg on at your work?
Greg?
Yeah.
Dave.
Or owns your company or something?
Oh, you're right. Greg owns the company.
That's what. Yeah. Sorry.
I don't know him. I don't even know what he looks like.
I've just heard you say the name.
He's just
Greg.
this name that I just like.
Okay.
Anyways,
continue.
So at my piano lessons, I had to learn like some crazy stuff, and then when I go to like play my bass clarinet, where I do one note at a time, it is just so easy in comparison. Just because you have one note at a time, you can only deal with one rhythm because, you only have the one note that you're doing. With piano, you can have all sorts of different notes and 2 different rhythms going on, one in each hand, in addition to all the notes. So it's just a lot to really put together all at once.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't think piano should really be the instrument that most people start with. It's the reason why most people quit.
Yes.
Because their parents will be like, oh, go play piano because it sounds pretty. and then they'll
And
go try
everyone-
and play
yeah.
piano, and their parents will try and just throw them into it because most parents who want their kids to learn music don't actually know the instruments themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And so they'll throw their kid into it, and the kid will get so overwhelmed and just shut down and then never want to touch a musical instrument again.
Yeah.
I think everyone should start with like a woodwind or a string instrument or something like that.
Bye, Bobby. Oh, he's getting water. Never mind.
Okay. They should start with an instrument where you play one note at a time.
Mm-hmm.
And then if someone wants to learn piano or guitar after that,
Is
then by all
guitar
means
you think
go
is
ahead.
just as complicated?
no. Guitar's
No, guitar
not
is-
as complicated.
It depends
I'd
on the
say
type
it's
of
somewhere
guitar,
in
too.
between.
Okay.
Because if you're doing jazz guitar, because like acoustic guitar, just playing like Christian music, like CCM, way different than playing like jazz, right? So, just depends on the style you're going for. But I would agree, guitar in and of itself, probably the easiest instrument to learn.
Really?
To me at least.
You never played the drums.
I would very much disagree.
What would you say?
Well, I played a woodwind instrument.
That's true.
With woodwind instruments, as long as you can memorize a fingering chart
Mm-hmm.
and know like what finger pattern corresponds to which note,
Mm-hmm.
and you can read music,
Mm-hmm.
you can pretty much learn how to play any song almost instantaneously.
Yeah.
So I would say that's the simplest, just
Okay.
because you only ever have to worry about one note at a time.
At a time. That's fair.
And that is
That's fair.
a huge thing, especially for kids,
Yeah.
because kids are not smart.
Hallelujah. Holla holla.
That's the title.
Kids are not. I like
smart.
that. That's a good title right
And
there.
I'm putting it in quotes. Kids are not smart.
Nate's first official podcast where he has a microphone. He doesn't
official
turn
mic.
on.
Yeah.
He gets the title.
He gets the title.
That's all. That's
Oh, we should
What-
put
what-
Nate in the pic. Oh, I guess no. Nate doesn't have to be in the picture.
he'll be in the next ones.
Do you want to be in the pictures?
He has to be.
I mean, sure.
He has to be.
At
Just-
this
it wasn't an
point,
option.
I might have to put like hair gel in on Tuesdays. I hate pictures with my
No hair
normal
gel.
hair. Well, right now it's just kind of puffy.
Mhm.
It's starting. I have to get it
Yeah,
cut.
yeah. I have no idea what puffy hair feels like.
Let's just put Bobby in the picture and say that's Nate.
And then
That works.
everybody will love him. They'll be
Yeah.
like, I want Nate's number.
No one will actually. No one can ever see what Nate looks like.
Yeah.
Actually, they already have. In old episodes, he flipped onto his
Yeah, he
camera.
flipped the camera once.
Good point.
Good
Never
point.
mind, we can't do that.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. Next question. I feel like we were started on technology and we got to instruments, but
I like the music discussion. It was rather unexpected.
Yeah.
let's
What?
see.
I don't know. Music is always. I wish I understood music more. I just don't.
Yeah.
Not
You could
musically
try
gifted.
to.
I could try to. Just I feel like it's something naturally people can be gifted in more.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't
just like math. Like people are gifted at math.
exactly like math comes super easy to me. Not
Mhm.
like some people struggle. Like I don't know, man. Music, y'all even when y'all explain it,
Mm.
it's still like I have to like really like slow it down. So
As Jordan said earlier, it's a different language.
yeah,
It is.
I feel like you have to have an ear for it. No,
I don't.
You don't? Okay, maybe you get that though more when you play the instrument because
I think
I
the
have an
more
ear
you
for the
play.
drums. I know, I can tell if like a drummer messes up, or I can tell, or
Yeah.
what I'd be doing. Like in my head, I'd be like, I don't know,
Mhm.
playing my own beat.
Yeah.
I actually learned how to beatbox because I played the drums. By the way, fun fact. All right, go ahead.
Is that how that works?
No, I just got, I don't know. After I started playing, I started just making it with my mouth, and I was like, yeah.
Okay.
I can't dubstep though. I need a friend. Sorry, this is important.
We probably have time for one more question. We're at like 39 and a half minutes.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at us go. Okay. Well, that's good. I can save these questions for the next time. So my next question is, we'll do this one instead. When does confidence become arrogance?
Ooh, that's a great question. That's a phenomenal question.
We'll let Nate start.
I would say, I mean, I feel like this is a question that I would really need time to think about. But based on just an offhand comment off the top of my head, I would say the difference between confidence and arrogance is when you don't care how other people are affected by the actions that result from it. So like if you're confident in what you're doing, but someone responds in a really bad way, then you might go, oh, like maybe I was coming on too strong. Maybe I was a little out of line there. I wasn't really paying attention to like the mood of the room. Whereas arrogance is just like, I'm so great. They're all just lame because they aren't as cool as me.
Yeah.
So that's just like my initial thoughts.
So are we both arrogant?
I don't think so. I think we have confidence. Here I think the difference between arrogance and confidence is arrogance, you make yourself better than everybody. Where confidence, you're confident in your ability. Like I'm not when we play basketball against each other, we trash talk and stuff. We're like, I'm better. That's not arrogance. It's we're so confident and I'm so confident in my ability that like I believe I'm better. I'm not saying that because you're not good.
You're just saying because you know yourself.
Like if I think I'm gonna win this game, like if I go to you, we're playing 1-1, I'm gonna win this game. That's not arrogant. It can turn to arrogance quickly if I, depending on how I approach it. Like after, like if I'm gonna win this because you suck.
Like Nate said, like reading the room things.
Yeah. Like so, there is such a fine line though.
Yeah.
Like to arrogance and confidence. I feel like arrogance falls into that prideful category. And confidence, it's like just being assured that you know what you're doing, and I don't know. There's a verse in the Bible that talks about. It says, I think it's in Hebrews 10. I actually pulled it up. At verse 36 or 35, it says, "Do not cast away your confidence; it has great reward." But God, it says in the Bible that God opposes the proud as well. So there's that slight difference. But confidence in Christianity, like you're confident. Like let's say if I pray for somebody, I just believe there's going to be a miracle. There's confidence behind what you say. But it can turn to arrogance. Like, oh yeah, I heal people all the time through because God. Look. Yeah. There's that slight difference. So I think confidence is a we should just look up what is the definition? You want to pull that up? What is the definition of confidence?
The definition. And
I don't know how to describe confidence without using the word confidence, I guess.
While he's looking it up, I will give
your 2 cents.
Yeah. So there was a time in my track and field career when I would say, like, so people would be like, in AAU, you travel a lot, but you go to a lot of the same meets and a lot of the same people are there.
Right.
So there was this guy, and we were making it qualifying for nationals on this little circuit or whatnot. And he's like, oh, yeah. He's like, man, because they, like, call your name. And they call my name. This guy goes, oh, like, I've heard of you. No idea who this guy was. And I literally said, I was like, I don't know you. Like, I've never heard of you. And he's like, oh, really? And literally just, I felt bad. I feel bad now. I didn't feel bad back then. But I was like, I don't know people who I know I'm better than. Like, I don't meet people I know I'm better than.
Oh, you said that to him?
I said that to his face. Now,
gosh,
in hindsight, that's a terrible thing to say. Now, also keep in mind,
you didn't give a crap.
Like, I was state ranked. Like, so I like knew. Like, again, I was confident in my ability. You didn't have to do him like that. I didn't have to do him like that. That was bold. Like
Michael Jordan.
I know. I literally was like, I don't know people who I'm better than. Like, I know I'm better than. Like, I don't pay attention to those names. Like the names that are like 25th, 26th. I don't look at those names. Yeah. I look at like the top 6 because I know I'm gonna be up there. So I know I want to try to be number 1.
Yeah,
that was my thing. What I said was arrogance to me.
That was a prime example of I'm better than you.
I beat him though.
Oh, of course you did.
Yeah. I messed him. I think he like ran his like season worst like that meet.
Words are powerful, man.
His hopes and dreams.
Yeah, you destroyed his confidence.
There we go.
So I pull up the definitions of confidence and arrogance. So I'll start with confidence. Confidence is full trust, belief in the powers, trustworthiness, or reliability of a person or thing.
Okay.
And arrogance is the offensive display of superiority or self-importance or overbearing pride.
So, yeah.
You were an arrogant child.
I was an arrogant child.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm not proud of it.
I think confidence has humility attached with it.
I agree.
Like when if you were confident, it would be like, oh, I've never met you, and you would like, it wouldn't be like a boastful, like I'm better than you. It'd just be like, I know I'm better than you, but like I'm not gonna like throw that in your face.
Yeah, and that's usually like that's how it is now. Like I feel like for you, I don't know if you like, or maybe Corey too. Like when you like walk into a room, usually you guys know like let's say in regards to baseball, like you guys probably knew like, okay, we're probably the best people to play baseball in this room. Like, you know, compared to the average person.
Yeah.
When I walk into a room, 9 times out of 10, I'm like, I'm probably the fastest guy in here.
Yeah.
But I don't need to go around and be like, yeah, do you know how fast I am, sir? Like, do you know how amazing I am at running?
Yeah.
Like,
confidence doesn't need affirmation.
Right. That's literally what I was going to get to. You beat me by like 2 seconds.
My bad.
No, you're good.
No, you say it.
No, you're good. You're good.
I want to hear you say it. I'm gonna be sad if you don't say it.
Oh well, I guess you're gonna be sad. But that was a great point. Confidence doesn't need. What did you say? Confidence doesn't need affirmation. Yeah. Yes.
He said it. Yes.
That is good. That is the quote of the day, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Confidence doesn't need affirmation. Yeah. A good way to end.
Yeah.
Today. Little words of wisdom for today. Yeah.
Words of wisdom. Don't be arrogant, guys. It's not attractive.
Don't be like me.
Confidence is attractive. Arrogance is really appalling. Girls hate arrogance.
Yes, but they love confidence.
They love if you're
confident man.
Yeah. Because there is a difference, and yeah, I like it.
Alrighty, well,
hey, give me that the preacher to close it.
Oh, you want to close it like this?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Turn me up, baby. Turn me up, guys. I just want to talk to y'all real quick. I just want to. Here we're getting ready to close, and real quick, I just want to invite the power of the Holy Ghost into this room right now, that we can get the fire of God in this room. I just want to, each and every one of you, man, I just see the Lord moving in your situation, and I just want to, if you're sitting on your couch, you're sitting in your chair, you're at work, you're going through it, God wants to come in the midst, and he wants to send fire your way. Lord, have mercy on the folk. I just pray repentance over these people that are listening right now, who are living in gross, disgusting sin and ugly and perverted sin. And we're just going to pray, and we're going to lay hands on you and believe the fire of God will come upon you. Come on, I just feel the presence of God in this room. Fire over Jordan right now. Oh, hey.
You went on a tangent for like 2 minutes. I'm Jordan.
And I'm Josh.
Here with Nate, the producer.
Mic drop.
And this is the Off-Brand Promised Land.